Hi everyone, welcome again to JenzTEN96, and today is day 25. I'm back again after yesterday's ordeal. I feel I am so grateful and truly blessed to be alive, kicking, back in my game, really being happy. And we're going to be celebrating 25 days, which is a quarter of a century, which is yay, let's celebrate. Let's have some fun. Let's have a drink to 25 days of podcasting on my YouTube channel and 25 days of you guys watching me, following my journey, and 25 days of being alive in this space. I am so grateful. I'm going to have a sip. Cheers. Hey, yes. So, after yesterday's ordeal, what happened? I did the day 24, and I just went straight to bed. I just really had enough. I chilled out, and today I woke up. Must be about, I think it was about 4:30, 5 o'clock. I woke up and looked at all the messages from you guys who have commented, sent me huge prayers and support, sent me blessings that I'm still alive, and that's the only thing that I need to think about, because it could have been worse. It could have been a huge, nasty, horrible accident. And I believe I was truly blessed to be doing what I did at the time I did it, and have the people aligned to be able to help me get through, to be able to get back home here safely. So thanks to Andreas, my taxi man. He was just an absolute angel, kept calm through the whole thing, highly intelligent guy, mapped out everything, and managed to get me back to safety. So, which is really cool. Thanks to the ladies that stopped by and offered me water and comfort. I was crying on their shoulders. Oh my gosh. And then the private ambulance man who went to get the truck guys and the truck guys who actually took me to the car repair shop. And the car repair shop was surprisingly professional. I don't know what I was expecting, but they had the computers, they had a nice clean office, everything was spick and span. I think because Costa Rica's a bit wildish in certain areas, I was expecting a little shack at the side of the road, but no, they were absolutely top notch. All the machinery and the gear and everything, and I got my price for having the repair done to Ravi. He's got a new name, my new baby car, and he'll be back on the road in 3 weeks' time, which actually frees me up to not even focus about the car anymore. Done with the car for the time being, and I can get on with other things like creating this online course that I've been fussing about for ages. I've now got an amazing business coach on board, Zoe. You know who you are. Thank you for the time that you've given me, the insights, and helping me to get through Kajabi really quickly as well. I just now have to do the recordings, which the other day I'd started recording and I just did not like what I was doing. So I'm going to go back to the drawing board, re-script everything, and I'm going to use bullet points, because then I can just riff around the bullet point and just talk from heart and speak from my truth, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. I might as well talk about it now. What I've noticed since starting this YouTube journey, not so much the JenzTEN96 journey, more about the YouTube journey, because YouTube is an entity unto itself. It's not just a social media platform, it's a search engine as well. And a lot of people come on YouTube and they do training, and they do courses, and they do information, education, as well as all the social fake stuff, the influencer stuff and all that kind of stuff that people do on YouTube as well. But as I'm going through and I'm learning, I'm watching YouTube tutorials, and one of the things that stand out is the fact that people are looking for truth. They're looking for authenticity, vulnerability. They're fed up and phased out with the fake. They don't want fake anymore. They don't want to pretend, oh, I'm an amazing such and such person. I earn 10,000, 100,000. And it's not real. They're looking for the evidence that you have done these things. You have got the bank account that holds $5 million. They're looking for the lifestyle that you really do have, that you can run your Lamborghini, or in John Travolta's case, you've got a 747 Boeing 747 parked on your driveway, and you can, you hold, I think it's 4 co-pilots in reserve, so you can just jump in your plane and go anywhere you want to. They're looking for evidence. They don't want the fake. So that has given me confidence within myself, actually, to be doing this Jen's 1096 in a really authentic way, just being myself, and just talking about me stuff and telling you about my life and my philosophies and what I believe in, and people that I've worked with, and case studies and all that kind of stuff on a real level. So that's something that's really encouraging, that I'm actually on the right path. And if you're watching my videos and you're not vibing with me and how I'm being, that's perfectly fine, because you're not my person and I'm not your person. So there's so many people out there that are really doing great podcasts, great information, education videos, and they're probably more your style than me. So hey, at least I've filtered you away, and I am focused on the people who really want to be in my zone, in my arena, in my vibe, in my shine. That energy is being focused and filtered to you guys who really want to stay on my journey. So getting away from the fake and truth telling. I've seen on Instagram, there's this guy, Marcus. Oh, I can't forget his last name. Actually, hang on. Let me put my glasses on and check my notes, because I'm still doing my note taking. Yeah. Oh no, I didn't even write down his last name. Anyway, this guy, he's Jamaican born, brought up in the UK, and he's an English teacher. And he goes back and forth to Jamaica, and he's a real comedian with how he does his Instagram reels and posts and everything. And at the moment, he's going through talking about how it was for us kids who came over from Jamaica young, and we grew up in the English schools, and who did actually see us as teachers, and how they embraced us, embraced the Caribbean, embraced the African into their teachings. And he riffs off into Jamaican patois at 1 minute, and then back into the English, and he's just being his own self. And I believe that he's gay as well, so black gay teacher, English teacher, and he's just being his own self, and he don't care. He's just telling it like he's, how he's feeling it, how he's seeing it, how he's experienced it. And I just love that. And he's got so many followers. He's I don't know how many followers. I can't remember how many followers he's got. Into the 100Ks he's got followers, and he gets thousands of likes for his posts as well. There's also Lee Simmons. Now he's the guy that I'm following with the 1096, and he just talks, just riffs, waffles in his podcast, and just talks about anything that comes up for him. And he's getting lots and lots of traction around him being real as well. People are fed up with the fake, because they know they can't match up to those fake illusionary things that people are putting out. And people are realizing as well, AI is fake human beings, because I can spot an AI video, picture, recording, voice from a mile off. I know they're getting more sophisticated, and I know, but there's something about the quality of what is being put out that you just know that the human being, you sense something is not quite right in your whole soul. I don't know if it will ever be that AI in any capacity can fool a human being, fool us into think it's a real human being. But at this moment, I just can't believe that they're real at all. I can spot them a mile off. I spot the fake stories as well. People want the real. People are hungry for the real, because life is getting really dicey and tricky at the moment. And to not have something that's real makes you feel insecure. It's an unknown. It's feeling like it's like it's putting you into this fight or flight situation within your body. You don't know why, and it's like, ooh, it puts you in a real state that you don't want to be in. When something is real, you can relate to it. You can feel it. A friend of mine, Lillian Lati, she's an absolute brilliant person at the real, because she does her walk and talk in the morning, and she does her videos in the morning, and she speaks from the heart, and she really imparts some really fantastic knowledge that she's honed over the last 25 years. And you can tell that she is coming from experience. You can tell that she's speaking from the real. And you just engage with that. And she always talks about, can you relate? She has this little face, can you relate to such and such? And yes, you can, because you're feeling what she's saying, what she's putting down. It's just amazing. And who else? Des Dobrova, I know I never pronounce her name right. She's the brand specialist for BBS, who I'm a member of, and she's one for being real as well. She speaks it from the heart. She's very intelligent, and she, when you're on her sessions or one-to-one sessions, you're really engaged, like you really listen to what she's saying, and she really looks at your work and comes from a real perspective as well, not giving you any old fluff. Oh yes, that's all right, darling, no worries about that, go off and do your thing. No, she really digs deep and really looks at the different angles that you're coming from, and looks at it from the perspective of a customer and a perspective of you as the brand owner. What are you feeling in this, and what's your customer going to feel? And she really tells it like it is. And when I got involved with the whole BBS thing was because she was saying, yes, I am doing it like this, and you can copy me, because even though you copy me and you can copy every single thing that I'm doing, you are not me. You have to put your own spin on it. You have to put your own flavor on it, and then it becomes real. Yeah, you can copy my steps. You can copy how I've set up my studio. You can copy all the frameworks that I'm putting up. But at the end of the day, I'm not in fear of you copying me, because you can never be me. I'm giving you permission to be yourself around what I'm putting out there. You be you. You do you. I'm giving you the templates. You just do whatever you need to do. So from that point, I was so engaged with the whole thing. I'm thinking, yeah, I can use it as a little template, a little starter, but then it will grow into whatever I want it to be. And since I've been with BBS, I've designed the Diamonds Shine framework as opposed to what I was doing before. It really excites me when I'm actually engaging with my brand now, with what I'm putting out there. And at some point, these podcasts will be more branded around my colors, around what I say, what I talk about, who I'm being, and it'll eventually grow and grow. And you can see the evolution around the brand. You can see the evolution around what I'm offering. That's my pussycat, Tiggs. I don't know what he's doing. Every evening now, he jumps on the bed and I show him off, and then he gets underneath it, because it's a huge big divan, and he gets underneath the bed, and he's like has the Zoom. He's underneath the bed. I can hear him scurrying around underneath the bed and playing and doing. I have no idea what possessed him, but he's absolutely crazy. But he's so adorable. He's such a good companion for me, because I don't like being on my own. And, I like my alone time. Don't get me wrong. I like my alone time, because I'm Taurian. We like to have our space, and we like to be in our own little pen, like with our fence around. Don't trouble me. I'm fine. Do my thing. Just leave me alone. But I love to be around community and company as well, and to have somebody in my house or something in my house that I can talk to, and I can fuss around, and I can, feed and let him out, and all of that kind of stuff. And yeah, that really, that really makes me feel good, like I've got somebody in the house. And also entertaining. I love entertaining. I love celebrating at the drop of a hat. I did celebration the other day for 21 days. It was 3 weeks. Now it's 25 days. When I was married and I had the kids and I was at home, any excuse for a bit of a party. Hey, it's Thursday. Let's have a party on Saturday. So ring around everybody. Yes, we're going to celebrate. We're having some. It's the end of the month. Yeah, let's have a party. Let's get together. It's somebody's birthday coming up, or I've achieved the perfect marble cake. Let's celebrate. Let's have some people around to eat it. So any excuse for a celebration around anything, because I love to entertain and make people feel happy, and make them feel good about themselves, and have a shake a leg, and have a boogie, have some food, have some good drink. I love it when people bring food as well, because I know for a fact that people love to contribute to a get together. They like to show off their wares, like, oh, this is what I made, and this is what this is the family recipe, or this is I just tried this out and it's delicious and I want to share it, all that kind of stuff. So people do love to share and bring to to their get-togethers. And I can't wait to do my first one here in Costa Rica, because I'm actually making some new friends now, and they've invited me to some of their things. I find that they're a bit low-key, just chatting, talking to each other. That's great, but I like to have a bit of a shake a leg as well. What are you doing, my darling? You coming? Hey, you want to go out? Okay, I'm just going to finish up now, and then I'll let you out. Anyway, guys, that's enough. That's it from me for my JenzTEN96 for day 25. I'm back on point. I'll keep you posted about the car, and I'll keep you posted about the online course. But if you know of anybody who would like to talk to me about their journey of being stuck and they can't move forward, and they would love to live a life that lights them up and go for their audacious goals, I'm putting a link in the description to have a chat and see if I can help you, give you some pointers around how to make your life happen the way you want, or at least get you started. Look in the link, book with me, half an hour session, and we can have a little chat. And what else? There's something else I was going to say. I've forgotten. He's distracted me. He wants to go out this way now. Anyway, you guys have an awesome, by the time this video gets to you, you will be in your Friday. Have an awesome Friday. I'm still in my Thursday here in Costa Rica, 7 hours behind the UK. Love you guys. Thank you so much for your support and your heart, your prayers for what happened. There's probably going to be more of that, but yeah. Oh, yes. Subscribe, like, share. Thank you very much. That's me.